my beautiful people, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Sierra Lynn channel. So this month, for the remaining of this month, I will be doing nothing but videos about Arizona. I've been getting so many different requests on what I should talk about. People want more insight on apartments. People want more insight on diversity. People want more insight on how to get a relationship out here in Arizona. Like, it's been a lot of questions that I'll be willing to actually answer and give y'all a little insight on my experience, since I've been out here, and what information that I gathered since I've been out here. Now, this video today, we're gonna be talking about 6 top affordable places in Arizona for a 1-bedroom or a studio or things like that. Now, these are the places that I actually visited, that I actually did my little research on since I've been out here, and these are the areas that I will actually recommend. Now, there's tons of areas. You have the East Valley and you have the West Valley. I personally prefer the East Valley, and I live in the East Valley. Now, I'll get more into that as you guys continue to watch. But y'all like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to leave y'all comments and let me know what other videos you guys would like to hear from me as far as Arizona. Love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Like I always tell y'all bad comments, like, just leave them. I don't want to hear about them. You know, I don't. I don't. So just leave them where you picked them up from. If you don't like the video, it's fine. Just put the little thumbs down, and baby, ain't no hard feelings. You know, it is what it is. But I love y'all, and like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for this info. Okay, my beautiful people, let's get into this video. Now, y'all, like I said it before, like I stated before, this is 6 top areas in Arizona that are rent affordable, and it's either a 1-bedroom or studio. Now, as far as a bigger place, I'm not sure yet, because for one, it's just me out here. I ain't got no dogs, no pets, no spouse, no kids, no nothing. It's just me. So this is what I'm going to give you guys of what I took from it, okay, since being out here. Now, number 1 on the list, we have Mesa. Mesa got apartments as low as $494 a month. And let me tell y'all this. Do y'all research. It is important to actually look at the reviews. People do not be lying, especially not out here. They got all type of stuff out here. You know, bed bugs. They have scorpions. It's a lot of things out here, y'all, and I need for y'all to research. I can only be a source of information to you guys, but y'all need to look further into this. And like I said, Mesa have like apartments or studios as little as $494. I got a friend who lives out here, and she paid little to nothing living in Mesa. That's why I was originally going to move to. When I first came out here, I did a sight unseen, and that was terrible. That was terrible. So I ran from Mesa. I ran. Okay. 2, we have Tempe. Tempe, Arizona. Tempe, Arizona right now, where I'm living at, is not too far from Tempe. Tempe, Arizona is a beautiful, beautiful area in Arizona. Then you have, number 3 on the list, you have Central Phoenix. Central Phoenix have apartments starting off at like $599. Look into these apartments, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know the real inexpensive ones out here, but they go up. So these are the starting prices that I'm letting you guys know, and they go up as far as if you want more things at your apartment. If you want like an inside washing machine or dryer, or if you want, you know, a rec room or a gym or anything like that inside your apartment, is going to be more expensive. So be mindful of that. Also, you got Ahwatukee, Phoenix. Ahwatukee, Phoenix is where I'm currently living at. They have rent from at least starting off at $860 going up. My apartment I live in now, I pay $954. And literally, I got an 880 square foot apartment. This is huge. It comes with washer, dryer, waste. Everything's included. The only thing I pay on my own is light. Yeah, there's lights. That's about it. I got a washer, I got a dryer, everything like that. Now I'm gonna put my pictures up of my apartment in a different video when I actually get my apartment together, because I haven't done anything to my apartment. But it's okay. It's okay. Chandler. Chandler, I wanted to move there when I first got here, because when I first took a trip here to just come, you know, look around and sightsee and see different apartments, Chandler is so beautiful to me. That is one place that I aspire to be at, okay? It is so beautiful, and it's peaceful. But, you know, they number 5 on the list for a reason. They got apartments starting off by like 800 and up, you know? Which is it's still not bad, because you're getting your money's worth. Then you got Scottsdale. A lot of people want to move to Scottsdale because they have heard about Scottsdale, and Scottsdale is so diverse, and Scottsdale is this, and Scottsdale got clubs and bars, and it's more to do out there. Yes, that's true, but Scottsdale is pretty pricey. Now you got some places in Scottsdale that are more expensive than the other parts of Scottsdale, but it's okay. But Scottsdale is pretty pricey. Me personally, I ain't got the coin for that right now. You hear the word I said, right now. But I mean, I'm all right where I'm at. You know, Ahwatukee is a nice little area, nice little suburban area, and I actually like it. It's very peaceful. Mind you, y'all got to understand, Arizona is an up and coming state. It's up and coming, so things are rapidly growing here. Now, a few things that I want you guys to understand when trying to move out here and looking at apartments and looking for more information about apartments and things like that. Remember, I wrote some things down, y'all, so I won't literally miss nothing that I want you guys to gain from this video, because I wish somebody out here told me all of this before I got out here. But it's okay, because I'm learning, and I'm here to help y'all. Now, y'all got to understand, rent rose from 6.9% during the past 12 months. And literally, it's the 4th growing prices in the United States. That's due to because tenants are a part of the continued supply and demand change in the Phoenix market. If y'all don't know, they about to build about 10,000 more apartments out here. And it just keep growing and growing and growing. All they got out here number lands, and people are constantly moving here because of the amount of opportunities that are out here. You can literally come here with an ideal and allow it to flourish, because there's not much out here. That's one of the reasons why I decided to move here, is because I felt like I had some ideals. I don't got time for all the other people. I ain't got time for all the extra stuff from my city where I'm from, Miami, Florida. So I said, let me go ahead and branch out, move to somewhere completely different that's up and coming, so I can be up and coming with it as well. So when it's on the map, baby, I'm on the map too. Y'all get my drift? Okay, cool. Now, listen, some of the websites that I actually used were apartments.com or apartmentguide.com. It was very helpful. Yes, those 2 websites were very helpful, but it still gave me no justice until I actually got here and actually had the chance to view every city, every area, every apartment that I needed to view at that time being. Because, you know, you could always look at something on the computer, but then if it's in front of you, it's a different story. And that's how it was for me. But it's okay, it's okay. Now, y'all, one thing I will learn about Arizona is they got a West Valley and an East Valley. Honestly, I'm still learning about the East Valley and the West Valley. That's just when folks out here will ask you like, oh, so where you at? Where you live at? You live in the East Valley or the West Valley? Me, I used to be like, what is that? What is? But as I started learning, and I no longer wanted to feel stupid when somebody asked me, so you live in the East Valley or the West Valley? Now y'all look, peep this. The East Valley areas are Apache Junction, you got Chandler, you have Gilbert, you have Mesa, you have Queen Creek and Tempe, and Ahwatukee and Guadalupe. Those are the areas that are considered East Valley. Now, for the West Valley, you have Buckeye, El Mirage, you have Glendale, Goodyear, Lynchfield Park. Don't quote me on that one. Peoria, Surpass, Teleson, Wickenburg, and Youngtown. As far as the West Valley, the only place I've actually been in the West Valley is Buckeye or Glendale. The other ones I'm not quite familiar with, so I'm not going to speak on them. Now, as far as the East Valley, like I stated, Apache Junction is beautiful. Chandler is beautiful. Gilbert is beautiful. Mesa is beautiful. Queen Creek is beautiful. And Tempe and Ahwatukee and Guadalupe is beautiful. Scottsdale, yes, it's east of Phoenix, but people say it's an internationally known destination that's large and diverse enough to actually stand alone. So it's its own place. You know your little sedity when you're in Scottsdale, okay? But honestly, y'all, let me tell y'all a few hints that I wish somebody used to tell me. I wish somebody would have told me before I got out here. Now, one thing about Arizona, they have a surge. There's different times where they surge in rent. And it fluctuates from up, down, up, down, up, down. Most people was like, why me? I never understood. I'm like, why my rent keep going up? I don't understand. Now, what will bite you on your behind if you keep doing short-term lease? It can be good and it can be bad. Me, I do a lot of short-term lease renewals because from my first experience out here, like I told y'all, in Mesa, that was an no-go for me. That put a bad taste in my mouth. So I've been just renewing my lease like 6 months to 9 months out max. But that's been biting me in my ass. Excuse me. That's been biting me in my behind because they fluctuate, you know? So my rent, when I first got here, it's $954. I just renewed my lease again, and now they trying to up me $1,000. I was a bit salty, but it's all right. But it was my fault because once you lock in a deal with them, that's going to be your set rent. You know, you can do 6, 9, you can do 13-month lease. And whatever you lock in, that's your price that you're going to lock in. Now, be mindful if you do a short-term lease and you lock in something for 6 to 9 months, they are liable to up your rent. And it's either going to force you to get out because you can no longer afford it, or you're going to be like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to tough it up and I'm going to just pay these little extra couple of dollars. Yeah, I'm moving out of here come September or November-ish. 1, because I want to live in a totally different area, and 2, I didn't come here to spend no $1,000 on no rent for no one person. I ain't got no dog. I ain't even got no kids. But you want me to pay $1,000 for rent? Oh no, ma'am. Anyways, y'all, you listen. A great time to rent an apartment is in the months between September and January. That is the winter. Okay, you can find the best prices in the winter. 1, because folks don't like moving in the winter. 2, is during the holidays and folks don't like folks be going out of town and stuff like that. And 3, it's not you know, it's during school and parents and things like that don't like moving and things like that. Now, the summer is the worst because 1, kids are out and you got enough time and effort to move. 2, it's hot. 3, y'all, I don't as far as the seasons go, I learned that in the summer, it is the worst to try to rent an apartment because they will wax you over your head. Now, if you're looking for an apartment, try to look from the months of September until January 1st and look at the beginning of those months. Don't look in the end, don't look in the middle because you know your price is going to fluctuate up and down. Look at the beginning and you will find great prices. I know a friend of mine out here who is currently moving, and she literally saw an apartment 1 week, like at the end of the month, for about like $1,300 because she was getting like a 2-bedroom or whatever the case is. It was nice and it was big. And then she went back the next month in January and at the beginning of the month, and now she locked in the price for like it was like $998. That's good, y'all. That is good. So literally, y'all, remember those tips. Try to rent an apartment in the beginning of the months of September, October, November, December, or January. Do not look for apartments in the summer. If you do, I'm sorry. That's what I had to do, and I got bit in the behind, but I know better now. Also, always check prices every week. If you're really trying to move and try to get you a nice apartment, very inexpensive, especially out here in Arizona, look every week. I got the little apps on my phone, and I look and I search through it every week. When I'm at work on my downtime, I look. Now, honestly, that's about it. You know, that's about it. You know, my little notes, y'all. That's about it. But y'all, these are just the 6 top areas in Arizona that I personally seen from my own 2 eyes and did my research on it and actually went out to certain apartments there in these different surrounding areas, and that's what I came up with. This is nothing but facts. So remember, some websites that I do recommend is apartment.com, or you got apartmentguide.com. If the areas that I told you, which is Mesa, Tempe, Central Phoenix, Albuquerque, Phoenix, Chandler, or Scottsdale, those areas, the East Valley, is the area that you would like to be at if you want to be close to any type of like downtown, Tempe, downtown, Detroit, if you like the club scene, or if you want to go out more, or if you even want to hike, or you want more dining options and things like that, the East Valley is a great place to start looking at different apartments to see where you want to live at. It's even close to the airport if you like flying like I do. I like to be close by an airport. So, y'all, there you go. So stay tuned for the next video. Next video, we're going to be talking about diversity in Arizona. And we're going to be talking about relationships in Arizona as far as like dating and things like that. But I love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Leave y'all comments below. Let your girl know what's up. And thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Yo, you, subscribe.